In this video, I'm going to draw Powerpuff Girls as a Marvel Comics cover and draw a lot of these other kids' properties in a Marvel style. Hi, my name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. 25 years as a professional artist working for Marvel, DC, film, comics, video games. Also a YouTuber for over 12 years now. And today we're going to have a lot of fun. We are going to draw Powerpuff Girls, including the fourth sister. Who's the fourth sister? We'll talk about that in a little bit. But draw it as a Marvel Comics cover. This is going to be so much fun. This particular layout here, again, I did this piece back in June, if I'm not mistaken. I went 1 week where I did a piece every day before I went to the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. I was looking at continuing it in the Philippines afterwards, but unfortunately my internet was really bad. Where I was staying. I stayed at a wonderful place, but the internet couldn't support me streaming every day, so I opted just to draw. So that's why I have all these pieces from the Philippines. Not only did I do them for you guys, but I also gave them as gifts to my friends in the Philippines. So this is what I did a week before. You guys know I love drawing cartoons in a Marvel Comics style, and I did quite a few of them back in 2020. And this particular one you are seeing here, this is of Phineas and Ferb. Everyone loves Phineas and Ferb. And the fun part about this particular image here, not only was it a lot of fun to do, not only was it quick to draw, but also I believe this has the most likes on Instagram. I would like to say it has 50,000 likes. I could be completely wrong. I'm not looking it up. But yeah, a lot of people responded to me doing this Phineas and Ferb piece. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. This is the Phineas and Ferb piece. Again, this actually didn't take too long to do, and it's a testament to sometimes just because you work really, really long on something doesn't mean it's going to hit. In particular, this didn't take me long compared to a lot of drawings I've done. Like you guys see me do 1,000 hours drawings, but this one on Instagram got a ton of traction. So sometimes you don't know what people are really into. So even though you should work hard at every single piece you do, sometimes, you know, it's more the idea that gets the notice and not necessarily the amount of detail you use. Now, the detail does get attention. Don't get me wrong. It got attention for me, for sure. But I think the idea sometimes trump the detail. By the way, if you want to buy any of my original pieces, including this one, check out my website, jamesreyesmedia.com. As we get back to drawing this Powerpuff Girls piece, and we're going to start with Blossom right here in the front. I believe I gave myself an hour for Blossom here. So whenever I'm doing a piece like this, when I draw in the mornings, I know I only have like 3-4 hours. So what I do sometimes is I kind of time myself, give myself mini deadlines to try to finish each piece, because it's very easy to go in and just focus on one thing and lose the time and realize like 2-3 hours have gone by and I'm not done, right? So that's a good way for you guys. If you're under a tight deadline, break up your drawing into bits, and then give yourself a little timer. So even if you go past it a little bit, at least you know you have enough time for everything else in the piece. That's how I like to approach it whenever I handle a group shot like this in the limited time I have. Speaking of cartoons, this is Baby Shark. Okay, I did this piece back in, I think, 2022, if I'm not mistaken. I was starting to go live again. A lot of these are when it was live. So I do want to go live again, and we're going to start again in January. I'm going to go live again, and going to have a lot of fun going live with you guys, having your suggestions and drawing your suggestions. So I wanted to draw Baby Shark. I wanted to draw a Baby Shark with muscles. You'll also see in this particular video here that I showed toys. This was the point in time where I was trying to draw toys. draw toys, be like the guy who takes toys and draw them, because I wanted toy sponsorships, and I didn't, I wasn't consistent with it. And I think that's one thing, and I think I mentioned this before, that's one thing with YouTube. I think if you're patient enough and you're willing to go 2-3 years without traction, but still do the same thing, you could hit it really big and really fast after something starts to hit. Then it's like exponential, but then that first 1, 2, 3 years, that's where it gets a little frustrating because you're not seeing the growth that you want. So I'm sure if I did toys, I'm sure if I did that for 2 years straight, I'm sure that will eventually catch on. But, you know, there is a lot of other things I want to do. So, but I had a lot of fun with this piece. A lot of fun. Here's the final baby shark piece. The shark's been to the gym. If you want to buy that piece, check out jamesraysmedia.com. So next I'm going to draw Buttercup here, and I believe I only gave myself 20 minutes to finish this particular drawing. And when you know you only have that certain amount of time, you are more focused, and you know, you do rush certain things, but at the same time you're completely 100% into the drawing. You're not distracted by all these other things when you know there's a deadline. So that's the magic of cutting up your pieces and then setting yourself mini deadlines. You guys should try it, because worst comes to worst, you can always come back to the piece later. If it's for yourself, you can always come back to the piece later and kind of tighten it up a little bit, you know, clean up some lines, add some more hatching or whatever, or try to fix it in color, but at the same time you have yourself a more finished piece that you could actually finesse a little bit later on. So it might be something for you guys to try. Speaking of another cartoon I did, this is Dora and Diego. I did this quite a little bit later on. I'm trying to remember when exactly I did this piece. I would like to say 2022. There's a lot of cartoons that I would love to tackle. And again, I would love the suggestions from you guys. So if you have a favorite cartoon, anime, video game that you would like to see me draw, why don't you let me know in the comments down below. You know, I did draw a swiper in the background here. I think I want to do a really cool swiper piece, you know? Swiper, this giant swiper with big muscles and stuff like that. I think that would be a lot of fun. Or a map with muscles. Map. Or a backpack. Backpack with muscles. Anything with muscles is fine. Anything with muscles. And here is the final piece. The background, I pretty much put a digital background in it. Sometimes I do that to save time. But anyways, here's the original piece. Once again, if you want to buy any of my originals, check out jamesraysmedia.com. As I draw the fourth sister here, and some of you guys don't know there's a fourth sister, her name is Blisstina. Now the reason I added Blisstina was because I wanted this piece to be a little bit different from the one I drew previously. As I go ahead and color this final piece, what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. And this is Powerpuff Girls as a Marvel Comics cover. Diego, the final Powerpuff Girls piece in a Marvel style as a Marvel Comics cover. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you guys join the Discord, and we're going to have a lot of fun together. Make sure if you want to buy any of the pieces that you've seen in this video, check out my store, jamesraysmedia.com. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. My name's James. I'll see you next time.